What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ.
And Mike, and the CIF State Basketball Highlight is brought to you by Naples Rib Company.
Who's going to march to Ontario on Saturday? We find out on Tuesday night at Compton as the Tar Babes host Canyon in the Division II Southern Regional Semifinal.
Well, it's a long walk to Ontario, JJ, but these three seniors have gone a lot of miles together. Isaiah Sweeney, Isaiah Bailey, and point guard Kyron Cartwright have been starting for 3 years, but they've never gotten a chance to play for a ring.
They're going to have to take down two AA champions Canyon, three of their players averaging more than 10 points per game, so we're in for a good one. Compton's been cruising through this bracket. They're getting really easy wins. Rayshawn Scott with a nice take. But Canyon immediately lets them know on their first possession, you are not going to press us into bad turnovers that turn into transition buckets.
No, great ball handlers on that team as Anthony Ballestero finds Chandler Dignam on that one. Compton, though, out to a lead thanks to Kyron Cartwright. Point guard had 7 points in the first quarter.
KC Chief with the unorthodox and one jumper there. Compton up 12-8 early on, but Nick Anderson is the Comanche Chief. One-man dribble drive machine is Anderson. He had 10 points in the first half. Just watch the kid work. He is impressive, especially on this coast-to-coast move.
Well, and that's what they wanted to do against Compton, kind of playing the Tar Babes game, getting out in transition as they cut the Tar Babes lead to just 1 point with that bucket.
Compton threes helped them keep that lead in the first, though, and oh, how important that would be. 5 different Tar Babes hit three-pointers in the first half. Compton up 25-19 after the first quarter, and they were crashing the offensive boards in the second quarter.
That is the strength of their game as Zeno Lake gets it right there, but Canyon showing off superior passing ability, JJ.
All night long they were. Sweeney with the putback. He would have a team-high 19 in this one. Compton looking like they're about to pull away here at the end of the half, but back come the Comanches.
Dignam, is that your boy?
9 threes made by Canyon in this game. They finished the first half on a 7-0 run. When things like that are falling, you know you're going to be in for a tough night if you're Compton. And whose boy is that?
It's Dignam, JJ. I think
At
I already
the
mentioned.
buzzer, 19 points for Dignam. It's a 2-point game. Early in the third, a play like this after a buzzer beater like that has got Tar Babes saying, not again, man. They've played 3 semifinals in these 4 years with these seniors. And it always seems like plays like this go against them at home late in the playoffs.
Well, head coach Tony Thomas said several plays during the game he was head in hand saying not again. And even when Canyon seemed to set up the Tar Babes to run and gun, it backfired on him with some sloppy turnovers like this. Anderson going to get the ball and do what he does. He had a game-high 20 in this one.
Yeah, another and one for him. My goodness, that kid's special. But Compton going to get right on defense. 2 huge blocks in the third quarter. This one from Tremel Prickett. That is a nice game from him off the bench. And then Cartwright with the poke up to Bailey. This is how you run Mad City.
Bang, bang from Bailey as he was moving the ball for them. A big game from the sophomore.
Javante Jackson.
The other JJ.
There's 3 of his 13 points. Compton needs a spark here early in the fourth. It's Cartwright. It's Bailey. There it be.
Bailey on the block with the Bailey bang out. He's come to really master that move as it gets the Compton fans going. Take another look at the peak on the elevation from the Fresno State-bound senior.
Picture perfect that is. They get it turned up in there even when the CD ain't in. It's 65-59, but all credit to Canyon. They never stop playing hard, passing well, Dignam, chipping away at this lead.
He's a worker.
So Canyon is trailing by 1 with a minute to play in regulation. Anderson, perfect time for his first points of the fourth quarter. Oh, the balance though. No timeout for Compton. They're coming the other way. Sweeney to Cartwright. Cartwright looking for a lane. Back to Sweeney. Up. Fouled on his off arm.
Obviously some protestations you saw there. The call looks like a good call. Missed the first free throw. Makes the second. So we're tied 73-73 Canyon ball.
Now Canyon doesn't take a timeout. You've got Ballestero there dribbling the ball down. You want to get it to about 6. He works hard to get off a good shot, but good swarm defense from the Tar Babes there. It draws iron, but not much more. And we are going to overtime, tied 73-73. Basically just start over with 4 minutes to the final. A Bailey free throw is followed by this Carter three-pointer. So Canyon's up 76-74 early on in overtime.
And again, a not again moment for Tony Thomas.
But back-to-back massive jumpers. First from Prickett, then this step back from Bailey is just all up in your eyeball.
The eyeball sandwich from Isaiah Bailey. That's a huge bucket to tie it up at 78 with a minute left.
So, Canyon Back to the well. It's worked all game. Ballestero to Dignity. Oh, what? His only point-blank miss of the entire night. Trust me, I went back and checked the tape. Compton had this upcoming play called in the previous timeout. So with 30 seconds left, Cartwright gonna find Sweeney over there on the wing. He's gonna give it to Bailey, and Bailey with a quick move on the baseline is easy money.
You cannot give easy money the easy drop step, and that's exactly what they did. Watch him swing that right foot. I mean, you said it, JJ. That's easy cash in overtime for Bailey.
10 seconds left. Ballestero in the lane. Lake floods the canyon. The block from Zeno. Bailey's gonna get fouled. Isn't it perfect that Cartwright, Sweeney, Bailey touch the ball, and then Bailey drops his 15th point, 6 in overtime, 12 points after the half. A heave for a second overtime goes wanting, and Compton wants no more. Third semi is a charm. They will travel to Ontario to take on St. John Bosco on Saturday to play for their first plaque with these vaunted seniors.
Well, and you've got to take a look at these seniors. Obviously, they're excited. And, you know, can we get a comment on whether or not they're excited to be playing in this regional final game, JJ?
Mr. Bailey, can I have a word? Thank you.
Compton Nation all fired up. These Tar Babes excited to be going to Ontario, where they'll be taking on St. John Bosco in a rematch of a CIF Southern Section Open Division consolation game won by the Braves.
For all that local basketball coverage from Ontario on Saturday, you come back here, your home for everything local sports.